you are impacting your plants. Pests are doing their job too, and we're talking about these spotted lanternflies. They're about the size of a quarter. They're actually pretty beautiful. They're bright red with spotted wings, but what they do is not so nice. Meteorologist Kaitlyn McGrath just spoke with an expert about them on the news at 4 p.m. Kaitlyn, I mean, the traditional knowledge had been if you spot one, you should squash them, but you learned there's something else we should do about these bugs.
Yeah, I'm about to bust that myth, Leslie, because I thought the same thing, and we'll get to how we can help take care of them in just a minute. But first and foremost, we do want to talk about the fact that they are invasive. They first showed up in eastern Pennsylvania back in 2014, and it's believed they were inadvertently brought to the U.S. through a stone shipment from Asia. Now, it wasn't until 2018 that they made their way to the D.C. region, and now that they're breeding and showing up in larger quantities, more people are noticing them. Now, the good news is that the bugs themselves really won't bother your gardens and plants, but when they feed, they excrete a sticky sap called honeydew, and honeydew can lead to sooty mold. Then that can harm your plants. It also attracts stinging bees like insects like bees, wasps, and yellow jackets. So obviously you don't want those around your yard either. Now, in terms of threats to crops, spotted lanternflies do target grapes, which is a big deal for our local vineyards. So I spoke to Mike Rapp, an entomologist at the University of Maryland, about what you can do to help keep them at bay.
You can take a shop vac, get them off the tree. Once you got them in that shop vac, you're going to have to figure out how you're offing those things. Number two, there are some pesticides, ready-to-use insecticides that you can squirt on these things. They're not all that hard to kill. Number three, if you don't want to deal with this yourself, we have wonderful, highly trained arborists here in the DMV. Just call those guys and gals up.
And again, you often hear this, and I thought it too, that you were supposed to stomp them. And Mike said you can, it's just not really going to make that big of a difference in their population. Now, Mike also told me that Mother Nature is starting to help eliminate the spotted lanternflies. The University of Maryland has over 1,000 reports of 20 types of bugs and birds that are starting to eat the bugs. So fingers crossed that that continues to help get them out of here. But in the short term, they will be around until a good deep freeze kills them off for the season.
Yeah, it's going to be a minute, apparently. But last year, Kaitlyn, I remember you all told us to report them if we saw them.
Yes.
And I did that. I reported them, and now 311.
So Mike did also tell me, because I just reported one last week. He said you can kind of stop reporting them. We have enough reports. We know they're here.
We're not having anyone come out, and it's hot.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Thanks, Kaitlyn.
WUSA 9.